Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to The Longest Journey. We are in Chapter 1, and we've just arrived at the Academy, which is essentially the school that April Ryan is attending. Let's go ahead and take a look around at things. We've got Bishop here.
Bishop and Anne-Marie. He's a photography student. She's in my life study class. Nice couple.
Let's talk to them.
I've got too much to do right now.
Aww.
Bishop and Anne-Marie. No, I've got too much to do right now.
Okay. Thought I could do something with the trash can.
That's Mary Sam, Vava's founding mother and pro-Venice activist back before the riots. She was assassinated by a corporate hired gun right after the school opened some 90 years ago.
Oh, well, that's lovely. This is definitely a dystopian future.
The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts. World-renowned, prestigious, expensive, and my future alma mater, if all goes well with the exhibition and I get my grant, that is. The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts.
I really thought that I could do something. Maybe it's inside. Run. Ah! There it is. Rubber glove.
Somebody's thrown away a rubber glove.
We'll take it. I'm sure we can use it for something.
Why would somebody toss out a perfectly good work glove with just one big hole in it? What a terrible, terrible waste.
It's probably because of the one big hole in it.
It's a rubber glove, but it's pretty useless with that big hole in it.
Yeah, see? Exactly like you just said. Someone tossed it because it had a big hole in it. Anything that we can look at, we can go upstairs. There's a bookshelf.
Art books. There's a really nice one here on Turner. I love his landscapes. Olav's on a roll. Again. Does that guy ever run out of inspiration or energy? Must be the cold Norwegian winters. Nothing else to do but paint.
Well, you know, and raid monasteries.
Don't want to disturb him.
Although technically I suppose you don't do that during winter.
Surprise, I'm still here.
Can we look at the canvas?
Nice. Very Van Goghish, with just a hint of Munch.
No, didn't realize that's how you spelled Munch. Doesn't look like there's anything else to look at or interact with. Alright. Upstairs we go. Interesting hollow sculpture.
Emma's really good with the holosculptor, and her imagination is so vivid. Good thing we're best friends, or I might be jealous.
You're a painter, she's a sculptor. It doesn't... there's nothing to be jealous about.
It's Emma's contribution to the exhibition. I have no idea what it is, and neither, apparently, does she.
It's
But it looks absolutely beautiful.
It's a dragon. You know, I mean, I may be a little bit biased here, but it's a dragon. Let's see, what can we look at? There's some books.
On color, composition, and duck hunting?
Probably has a whole chapter on dogs laughing at you, too. Paintbrush and palette.
These sinks are as old as the building itself, but at least they've been renovated quite recently.
Well, then they're not really as old as the building itself, are they?
Those sketchbooks belong to some of the other students who share this space. Those are some of my most recent sketches. Unfortunately, they serve only as a barren testament to my lack of inspiration.
That is a shame.
Art books mostly. I've browsed through all of them, looked at the pictures, but I'd much prefer to see the paintings in real life.
Well, you know, maybe you should just have someone, you know, model for you.
Acrylic and oil paints. Acrylic and oil paints.
Why wait for the inspiration when you could just,
I can only think of two things more depressing than a blank canvas. Death and taxes.
Taxes are pretty important, though. Alright, well, let's go grab our paintbrush and
The
palette.
tools of my trade. The best thing about working up here is that nobody borrows my stuff.
Yeah, that would be pretty awful. I hate it when people borrow stuff from, you know, work locations and things like that.
My paintbrush and palette. What more could a girl need?
Money?
Maybe a blank canvas, a handsome nude model, and 6 hours of uninterrupted painting.
Yeah, sure. Painting, quote unquote. That works. Alright, let's get to painting. Just, you know, think of a nude model. Picture him in your head. Or, you know, again, just have someone model for you. Or, picture a scene from a book that you read. I don't know, I'm just trying to help. Slowly walking over to us. Don't stare over my shoulder.
Hiya.
Emma? Hi! I didn't expect to see you here today.
Me neither. Are you busy?
Nah. Well, I am. But I was about to wrap up for today anyway. Why? What's going on?
I have an important message for you.
Oh? I really hope it's not from my mom. Yeah, let's go for that one.
I really hope it's not from my mom.
Not even close, girlfriend. It's from Cortez.
Oh, great, creepy guy.
Cortez?
Yep. He said to tell you to meet him where children visualize their dreams.
What the hell is that supposed to be?
Visualize dreams? What's that supposed to mean?
Me? I was hoping you would know.
Did he say anything else?
Did he say anything else?
Nope, that was it. Why does he want to meet you? Oh, don't tell me. You guys are having a secret love affair.
No.
Oh, yeah. We're eloping and flying to Africa tonight. It's all been happening so fast. My heart's aflutter.
How romantic. I couldn't imagine a better catch than Senor Cortez, the Latin lover.
Did he talk to you about nightmares?
Did he talk to you about nightmares?
No. Why?
I don't know. It's just... my dreams are really starting to bother me.
There you go again with dreams. You're obsessing, April. They're just dreams. Sometimes a banana is just a banana.
And sometimes people insist that an apple is actually a banana. Oh, yes. Cigar.
Cigar.
Cigar? What do you mean cigar?
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, not a banana.
Whatever. The point is, you're reading too much into your dreams. I'm sure they're perfectly logical.
Even a talking dragon? Is a talking dragon logical?
Yeah, yes.
Especially
Yes.
a talking dragon? You had a dream about a dragon? Okay, that's not logical. That's just silly.
I'm hurt
Still,
here.
this ought to be interesting. Go on.
Well, there was a dragon.
I'm right
I
here.
think we established that already. You had a dream about a dragon.
Not just any dragon, though. A talking dragon.
It's not silly at all.
Yep, we've been through that. Talking dragon covered. What did it say?
She. It was a she, a female dragon.
What, you could tell from the skirt, high heels, and lipstick?
Yes.
Don't mock me, Emma. She said something to me. Something about being the mother of the future.
She probably said time to get up and go to school, April.
Well, there was that
If you
too.
want to take my dreams seriously, I'll just stop telling you about them.
Is that a promise?
Like you're in any position to make fun of my dreams? Have you looked at your sculptures lately?
Oh, that's low. I'd punch you out if I wasn't so hungry. You want to go get some lunch at the Fringe?
Yeah, I'll drop by after cleanup around here.
I'll drop by after I clean up around here.
I'll be there for a while, so bye.
Your sculpture is totally a dragon. Also, I don't understand how exactly this counts as a sculpture. I mean, you're not exactly sculpting anything. Music is swelling.
Who's there? Okay. That was not a dream.
No,
I
just
think.
a hallucination. It's just a hallucination. It's perfectly normal. It's Friday afternoon, and I actually got some work done on my painting this morning. What a shocker, right? What triggered this avalanche? Okay, it was more like a light drizzle, to be honest. Of creativity. The cup of cocoa I had last night, the weather, my pent-up sexual desires, my dreams. All of the above? Sure, a nightmare about a talking tree. Wait, no, a wood spirit. A female dragon and a... wait, a chaos vortex? That's sure to release some kind of creative juices. Yeah, right. Okay, so I work on my painting for a few hours, and then Emma drops by and drops a bomb on me. This person, Cortez, he wants to meet me. And not only that, he doesn't just come out and say where he wants to meet. No, he gives Emma a riddle for me to solve. Where kids visualize their dreams. Oh boy, that guy is nuts. He could just wait where kids visualize their dreams for the rest of the summer, as far as I'm concerned. So I finally snapped and gone off the deep end. I just knew my nightmares would fry my brain cells eventually, but I never imagined I'd start seeing things. But there it was, as clear as the day, and I'm thinking, should I get myself committed now or after dinner? Because, April girl, I gotta tell you, what you saw today is not exactly the product of a healthy mind. Hollow sculptures don't just come to life without there being drugs or plain old loonies involved. Or looniness involved. But then again, if I am insane, and really, aren't we all, why aren't I seeing fluffy pink rabbits right now? Well, you know, maybe you will, and they'll drop, adamant or something like that. And how come nobody has noticed anything weird about me? I think maybe, and I hate to say this, I think maybe I gotta talk to this Cortez guy after all, because he did say something about my nightmares coming to life. Okay, now I know I'm going crazy. But again, really, aren't we all?
It's Emma's contribution to the exhibition. I have no idea what it is, and neither, apparently, does she.
It's a dragon.
Nice. Very Van Goghish, with just a hint.
Okay. Same thing. And he's gone, so what's it matter?
Nice hair color.
Yeah, it's not bad. Can't talk to her. Alright, let's go to the park. There's different people here now. Can I look at any of them? Nope. To the bridges. Alright, I guess we go to the bridges. No train. Skaters?
Those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that skateboarding is strictly prohibited in Newport?
Well, that's kind of dumb.
Man, those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that...
Alright, well, sucks to be them, I guess. It's a pretty awful restriction. You know, I'm someone who gets really annoyed at skateboarders. Backpackers. Lovebirds. Mystery door. Rusty pipes.
Rusty pipes. They're hundreds of years old, installed way back when Venice was an industrial area. See? I know some local history.
Yeah, don't go thinking that you have local history proficiency, though.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody pass through that door. Isn't that peculiar? And if I was Nancy Drew, I might actually care.
Holy cow, they still know Nancy Drew 200 years in the future.
If I turn that wheel, would the drain pipes of the universe open up and swallow all solid matter? It could happen.
No, it couldn't. I've never actually read any Nancy Drew. I read all the Hardy Boys books, though.
I think people should have the good sense to do that kind of stuff behind closed doors. At least as long as I don't have a boyfriend.
Ah, don't be like that. I can't go that way.
It amazes me why backpackers flock to Newport. You'd think they'd have the good sense to stick to India, Australia, and the near-Earth colonies.
What about Africa? What about the Rockies?
The Fringe Cafe, my home away from home. I really don't mind working there. It's a nice place. I mean, it ranks nice on a scale from begging for food at the bottom to just scraping by at the top. I do not intend to make a career of it.
20 years later. Alright, well, let's go inside. Let's see if we can find Emma. There's Charlie. Don't know who that is. There's a candy jar. Ooh, candy, 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 candy.
Complimentary candy for paying customers only. Stan has a habit of taking it out of your salary if you, get the munchies.
Oh, let's sneak some anyway. No one's
I'm sure
looking.
Stan won't notice if I dig gently into his supply. He's got crates of these in the back.
Yoink. Hard candy. Good.
Assorted candy. Colorful. No doubt also extremely toxic.
No, the best kind of candy is.
Oh, God, it's awful. It tastes like mouthwash.
Hey, some mouthwash tastes okay. Now I have sticky candy.
It's a sticky, half-eaten piece of candy.
Ew, why are you putting this in your pocket?
I'm not particularly hungry.
Ew. Yuck.
That's my good friend Charlie. He was the first person I met when I came to Venice, and I love him dearly. As a friend.
Just a friend? Hey, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
April, nice to see you, girl. You know, I came to wake you this morning, but you'd already left. Early bird catches the worm.
No, early bird finishes the damn painting on time.
Have you seen Cortez around? Do I want to ask that?
Have you
Sure.
seen Cortez around?
As a matter of fact, I have. And he was asking for you.
Really? He asked about me?
He asked about me?
Yeah, where you were. He had a message for you. I told him to give it to Emma, that she would be more likely to bump into you.
I got it, but I have no idea what it means.
Cortez can be a little strange.
You just put it mildly. Do you know where he was going?
Do you know where he was going?
No, but he seemed interested in that poster next to the jukebox. They put it up earlier today.
I'll take a look at that. What poster did you say was? No, it's just going to give the same information. Do you have any idea where kids would be able to visualize their dreams? Toy store? Front of the TV? To a certain extent, a playground?
Do you have any idea where kids would be able to,
Those are my first guesses.
visualize their dreams?
Maybe in therapy.
I don't think that's it, Charlie.
Yeah, probably not.
Then I don't know.
Okay.
Thanks.
Anytime, April.
Let's see. How's work going today?
How's work going today?
Aside from the trouble with the plumbing, everything's been peaceful. Emma's here with Marcus and Isabel. Other than that, I mean, it's been a quiet morning. Everyone must be home out of the sun, yeah?
It's still
We're
morning.
on holiday.
Perfect time for it, too. The city's just boiling in July, and it gets even hotter in August. You should have stayed out in the country until the autumn, girl. It's cooler out there, yeah?
I think I prefer this heat to the heat I got at home. Yeah, let's go for that one.
I think I prefer this heat to the heat I got at home.
You're safe now, yeah? We take care of you, April.
You do. I'm lucky.
It's not luck. You're a good person. And you deserve good friends. You help me out when I'm in a state, yeah?
You're always in a good mood, Charlie.
Yeah, but you never know. You're there if I ever need you. I know that.
You doing anything special
You
tonight?
doing anything special tonight?
Working. I should really be at rehearsal, but I need the money. I'm going home for a week before school starts in September.
Right, you told me. Well, that's great. It's been years since your last trip home, right?
Yeah, right. You remember well, girl. 4 years. My father and I, well, we haven't been on good terms since I left.
I know how that feels.
Isn't it such a cliche, though? I don't look forward to seeing him again, but it will be nice to be back with the rest of the family. Especially my sisters, you know, and my mom.
Why is it always a cliche? I don't know. Maybe it's because I have a pretty good relationship with my parents. Mind if I ask you a few questions, Charlie?
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Charlie?
It's definitely not something I
Why would I
understand.
mind, girl?
I don't know. What's your take on Cortez, anyway?
What's your take on Cortez?
Why do you want to talk about Cortez?
Because he
I
was
don't
asking
know
about
him
me.
that well. He's been around for as long as I can remember, but I really never talked to the man.
Do you think he's as crazy as some people say?
Yes.
No, he's not crazy. Just a little eccentric.
Same thing.
He doesn't give a donkey's ass what people think or say about him. And that's cool. I don't know. I have a feeling there's a lot more to Cortez than what he wants us to believe. That man has had an eventful life, I'm sure.
Anything else that comes to mind about Cortez?
Anything else that comes to mind about Cortez?
What else? I don't know what to tell you, girl. When he's not talking about books, he talks about old movies. He loves the classics, calls them real art.
From like 150 years ago. Oh no, 250 years ago. That's really old. I mean, it's kind of hard to imagine what people will be thinking about those types of movies in another 200 years. I mean, think about music from 200 years ago and what we think about that, you know? I mean, a lot of it's still listened to frequently and stuff like that, but, you know, pretty much only by enthusiasts. I suppose there's a little bit of a difference with visual media. You know, on the other hand, we don't really know what visual media is going to be like in another 200 years, but I don't know. What was it about me that made you want to be my friend, Charlie?
What was it about me that made you want to be my friend, Charlie?
Everything, girl. You're a sweet peach.
Oh god, he's turning into Albedo.
No, it's true. I liked you from the very beginning. When you first came into the cafe with a suitcase in each hand, lost and bewildered.
God, thanks for reminding me. I was such a country bumpkin.
No, everyone who comes to Venice looks like that, girl. This is the village of the damned, don't you know?
I don't know, you don't look that blonde to me. How long have you known Emma?
How long have you known Emma?
I met Emma about a year ago when she started studying at Vava. She moved into the room just opposite mine, and we became friends almost immediately. I like her a lot, and the two of you are the best friends I've ever had.
Thanks, Charlie. The same goes for me. Did you ever tell Emma that?
Yeah, I told her, and she jokes about it. That's just Emma. I know she appreciates me telling her, though.
Does Emma's behavior ever worry you?
Does Emma's behavior ever worry you?
She can seem a little out of control from time to time, but she's smarter than people give her credit for. I think she's able to take good care of herself. She's a brilliant artist. Her sculptures are inventive and beautiful.
I know. Sometimes I'm in awe. They just don't seem to match her personality.
She's a deep person, but she hides it well. She's more comfortable being a ditzy teenager than a professional artist. But around the two of us, sometimes she lets the disguise drop. I love her when she does that.
Yeah, to a certain extent, like, I mean, a hollow artist, wouldn't that be more of a programmer type thing? I mean, obviously you need to have some artistic abilities, well, substantial artistic abilities to be able to, you know, program a good 3D model, but you still also need some modeling skills. You know, I mean, 3D modeling skills. Do you like living in Venice?
Do you like living in Venice?
I love Venice.
It's just definitely not what I think of
I've been
about
here 3 years now, and I haven't
sculptor
grown
or
tired of it
artist.
yet. I don't know if I ever will. Venice is like a college campus. There are so many young people here from all over the world. And the mix of nationalities and ideologies and ethnicities is refreshing and inspiring. The fact that we're also right in the middle of one of the great cities on Earth is just a bonus.
Sounds like where I live.
Call Newport whatever you want. At least it's alive. And there's always something going on. Yeah, Venice is my kind of place. And I'm not planning on leaving anytime soon. At least not as long as all my friends are living here.
What about you, Charlie?
What about you, Charlie?
What about me?
Yeah? When was the last time you talked about yourself?
I don't talk about myself, girl. You know that.
Well, you should.
Still, I'd like to talk about you for a bit.
If you want. Just in general, or is there anything in particular you want to know?
What's your biggest dream?
What's your biggest dream?
A dark stage, a packed auditorium, and a single spotlight. Dancing, girl, don't you know? I'm a good dancer, but I need to be among the best to make it out in the real world. So I'll keep studying and I'll keep working as a waiter to support my studies. Just like you.
Aren't you more working as a bartender right now? How did you end up in Venice?
How did you end up in Venice?
At home, there wasn't much professional training available for dancers. And my father, he was not happy about my choice of career. He wanted me to work in the factories like him and his father. Out here in Venice, everyone's got their own dreams. And people are supportive of each other no matter how crazy those dreams might be.
Your dream isn't crazy at all, Charlie. You're already halfway there.
But I still have a long way to go. You're right, girl. I can make it if I work hard enough. So can you. Because we're both just so damn talented.
Is this going to segue into an 80s song? Are you happy working here at the
Are
cafe?
you happy working here at the cafe?
We make decent money, if that's what you mean. I don't want to be a bartender for the rest of my life, obviously. But yeah, I'm happy I have a job. And you work here too, so I get to hang out with my friend, right?
If it wasn't for that, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Hard work and lousy pay. The hours are flexible and, like you said, I get to hang out with you and my other friends. That's all I wanted to know, Charlie.
Okay.
Alright. Thanks, Charlie.
Thanks, Charlie.
Alright, I have to get going.
I have to get going, Charlie.
Take care, all right? Remember, you're supposed to get paid today. Stan's not gonna remember unless you bug him about it.
Well, luckily I picked up my timesheet. Anyway, when we come back in the next episode, we will go ahead and head to the cafe and see if we can find Emma. And maybe we can get paid, too. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.